Hello, welcome. It's afternoon. It's afternoon. I'm hello. I'm wearing my Ravenclaw tie T-shirt today. I've got the family barbecue. I know it's just like my uncle's, and it's usually just a casual affair. But I wasn't sure if it was smart cash or cash, so I thought I'd compromise and wear a T-shirt with a tie on it. So there you go. I've also got a. It probably won't get too cold because it's fucking hot at the moment, which hence the barbecue. But I do have this, which is quite nice and sparkly. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure which side is the right way around because this the seam is inside when I rub it this way around, but this way around is shinier. So and it's got the sequins. But I don't know, this side looks quite nice as well, so maybe that is the way around. Not too heavy, but yeah. So it's a wool obviously, and it's sort of it's a nice shawl to wear. And if need be, I've got my diadem pit brooch, so I should be able to pin it together and look quite nice, I think. So yeah, so if I get cool, I haven't got a hoodie. But I have got this, so I can wrap myself up. So yeah, not much to report really. Actually got a decent night's sleep, which is one quite perky. Need to finish sorting out the laundry, but I'll be sorting out the laundry while this is uploading, and then hopefully that should all be done in time. Dad's picking me up at about 3-ish, which means realistically I've got 45 minutes to do stuff, and then another 15 minutes to make sure I'm actually fully dressed and ready. I'm not wearing trousers at the moment. I am wearing underwear though. But yeah, so so yeah, I just finished getting dressed, make sure my shoes are on, everything is ready to grab and go, and then that'll be that. So yeah, laundry will be done. I won't be having the radiator on because I'll be away all night. But they'll be in the bathroom, they'll be, airing out, they'll be all good. So there's that. Otherwise, not a whole lot to report. I'm having fridges, which if you remember a couple of videos back, I said this is one of my favourite flavored milkshakes, and it really is. So good. No moustache. So yeah, so there we go. I guess on with the question. Oh, I worked out, and assuming I've done the maths correctly, which I'm pretty sure I have, I double checked it. In 10 days, including today, will be the 183rd day of the year, which for you mathy inclined people or people with a calculator will realise that is the middle of the year. That is actually the exact middle of the year. Assuming it's not a leap year. Actually, is it a leap year? No, it wasn't, because it wasn't the 29th of February, so yeah. I think it's Olympic years that are leap years, not World Cup years. God, now I've got myself confused. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the 20th. Either way, 365 divided by 2 is 182.5, so obviously you go for the 183rd day, which is 2nd July. So I need to work out something to do to mark the occasion. I might have to make myself a new card, because yeah, well, it's not a leap year, it's 28 days. I might have to make myself a new bit of paper because I still can't find mine. I might do a funkier design on it, I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll find something to do to mark the occasion. I am planning party poppers for the end of the year, just to woo, did it a whole year. Crazy. People didn't think I'd do more than a couple of weeks, and I'm here. I'm still doing. I don't care if no one's watching, because I'm still doing, and I'm proud of myself for that. So yes, there we go. Oh, I slightly miswrote the question. All right, so see what we got today. See what's in today. I'm sure I've had something similar to this. If you could be any character from a movie, who would it be and why? Character. While reading it, one of the first things that came to mind was Harry Potter. I don't know what I definitely want to be Harry Potter. For one thing, he's Gryffindor, and obviously Ravenclaw is superior. So maybe Luna, but I like Luna. I want to be Luna's friend. I don't want to be Luna. I want to be Luna's friend. Cho wasn't well developed in the movie. She was better developed in the books, but she wasn't really developed well in the movies. So maybe leave the Potterverse to one side. God, who would I want to be? Well, I suppose going in with the theme of my name and my channel name. Excuse me. And also my superhero persona, my OC. I suppose I don't know. I was gonna say Jean Grey, but I don't know if Jean Grey as normal Jean Grey or the Phoenix, like proper Dark Phoenix, because nobody's done a proper Dark Phoenix yet. X-Men 3. I don't hate it as much as some other people do, but on rewatching it, I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's. I've read Dark Phoenix. It was, like I've said before, it's one of the first graphic novels I think I actually sat down and read outside of, you know, comic books, you know, like children's comics books. I did read. I don't know if it's before or after. I have read some Neil Gaiman. Like, I've got actually I have the collection now. But when I was at the hotel, the library near where I was staying had some Sandman, so I've read those. But I don't know if it was before or after I read Dark Phoenix. Although Dark Phoenix definitely is one of the first Marvel graphic novels I read, for sure. So maybe a version of that, like, from a movie or in a movie? From a movie. I mean, I guess a version of Jean Grey that does Dark Phoenix better would be quite cool. Although, you know, I have no problem with the way Famke Janssen played the part. I just, I haven't seen any other versions of X-Men. Like, the latest one I saw was Days of Future Past. So I know she gets recast as a younger. Is it in Apocalypse? I own it. I haven't watched it yet. So there's that. I'm thinking Doc or Marty. I guess. I mean, Lara Croft seems like a fun character. Angelina Jolie. I haven't seen the new film yet. I don't have an opinion. I think I ended up seeing the original Tomb Raider movies because they were on. I think I caught one on TV once. And I like Chris Barry. I know he's not in them a huge amount, but they are fun movies. They're not ones that I saw out originally, but then I saw some stuff about it that made me think it was fun enough that watching them wouldn't be a complete waste of my time. And I've watched them a few times each, unironically, and I do enjoy them. So, actually, yeah, she is someone I've thought about. That'd be kind of cool to. Again, not necessarily that character, but that skill set. Who wouldn't want that kind of skill set? To be that kind of awesome person and have the knowledge as well. You know, because I'm not a big history buff. I'm not a big anthropology buff. But I like those subjects. I think they're interesting subjects. You know, history in general and people specifically. I mean, they are quite complementary subjects. I always thought, you know, if you were gonna, and I would never be smart enough for this, but if you were gonna have a trio of PhDs, of doctorate ideals, things that would complement each other, I always thought that psychology, sociology, and anthropology would be a good trio to have. Because, you know, psychology is the individual, sociology is the collective, and anthropology is the history. And if I've got that wrong or oversimplified, yes, it's oversimplified, but if there's a correction you think is appropriate, then feel free. And then obviously other complementary would be archaeology and anthropology. But then archaeology, you know, archaeology and paleontology. I mean, I mean, is paleontology the specialised archaeology, or can archaeology kind of go in both directions depending on what you dig up? Because if you're in a location that hasn't been fully surveyed or is a new dig or something, I mean, presumably you know it's something going in, that's why people have started to dig there, but potentially, depending on how far down you go or where you are in the world, you're just as likely to dig up some kind of, you know, say modern fossil, but you know, some of the last dinosaurs to die out were still sticking around, and then, you know, you could just as likely dig up a Roman coin as you can a dinosaur toe or something. I don't know. It depends how far. I guess it does depend where you are and how far down you go. But you know, you could start with one thing, like looking for one thing, but actually find another thing. So yeah, archaeology, I as on a very basic, that I don't fully understand it, but kind of, you know, you're digging holes into the ground to see what's there. Whether you find pottery or fossils, you're digging a hole. And again, it's a thing that I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know. Archaeologists have discovered. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see what archaeologists have discovered, and now the anthropologists are going over it, or the paleontologists are going over it. You know, it's a good crossover one. So yeah, I guess I want to be Lara Croft. You know, she's athletic, and she can take care of herself, and she's smart. And who wouldn't want to be both of those things? Who wouldn't want to be the respected expert? I don't think she's got a doctorate, but she's a respected expert in her field, and she can kick butt. That's a cool combination. So yeah, Lara Croft. I've never played the games, by the way. I'm going purely on the films, but that's what the question was about. So yeah, Lara Croft. Cool. Thanks for watching my ramble. You are awesome. I appreciate it when you get to the end. Yeah. You can follow me at Phoenix11. Same as this title. There are buttons that you can press if you want. Comment. Tell me if I've got all my disciplines, all my ologies mixed up. Feel free. You know, I'm always willing to learn. But in the meantime, I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!